Hey! Stop!
On September 7th, 2022, at approximately 7:03 p.m., a police vehicle was sitting in the right lane on Interstate 55, just before the southbound exit. Traffic was backed up and stopped due to a previous incident on the Interstate 55 bridge. Officers observed a red Pontiac Grand Prix passing on the right shoulder at approximately 50 mph. Officers moved to the right shoulder and activated their blue lights to conduct a traffic stop. The red Pontiac stopped on the shoulder of the road a short distance ahead, and the officer quickly got out of the patrol car and approached the driver at the driver's door. While checking the papers, the officer noticed a strong odor of marijuana coming from the car and immediately asked the driver to exit the vehicle for a closer inspection. At the same time, the officer also noticed a woman sitting in the passenger seat and asked her if she had identification, to which she replied that she did not.
Yeah, go ahead and hook him up. Get him back to your car and talk to him. He come by me about 45 mile an hour on his shoulder.
This one might have something in there as well.
Hey! Hey! Stop! Put him in custody.
As the police started searching the car, the woman became very interested in what I was looking for. She started to get behind the car on the driver's side and said there might be a gun in the car. While the police were searching, she came towards me and said there might be something else in the car as she climbed into the driver's door. The police tried to stop her as she put the car in gear and started to run away.
Varsity, she stopped in traffic. She may have wrecked. She did. She wrecked out Varsity, starting 10:16.
Oh my gosh, she went over. Sit down. I'm not gonna get out. Oh my God, breathe, man. Oh my God, no, you did not do this to yourself. No!
The woman driving the red Pontiac sped away at a terrifying speed, exceeding 100 miles per hour on the right shoulder of the highway. However, before she could get far, she was involved in a serious accident. When the police arrived at the scene, they immediately reported the situation and requested an ambulance. The red Pontiac had collided with a truck, splitting in two from the horrific impact. The woman was lying collapsed inside the car, her legs still in the front seat area, while her head fell to the ground, where the back seat used to be.
Here quicker. You need help with anything? Man, just, have you got a fire?
On September 29th, 2023, Troop G dispatch reported receiving 4 calls about a black motorcycle traveling westbound on Highway 30 driving dangerously. So after obtaining a vehicle description, officers found the motorcycle speeding in a construction zone. Officers activated their emergency lights and sirens, but the driver continued to flee, prompting me to initiate a pursuit at 12:07 p.m. The motorcycle stopped at the stop sign on Jefferson Avenue in the center lane, but then continued driving straight onto the service road. While on the service road and on the uphill ramp, the motorcycle passed 2 other vehicles on the inside shoulder. After merging onto the freeway, the motorcycle continued west through a construction zone at speeds in excess of 100 mph. Traffic was heavy and the motorcycle weaved around other vehicles on the road. the pursuit reached its climax.
Thank you, now sit down.
Trying to help me out and get him stopped. Coming up on the areas.
The motorcycle was traveling westbound on Highway 30, making dangerous lane changes while passing other vehicles. Police attempted to use a pinch and pin maneuver but were unsuccessful. Though, as the motorcycle approached exit 213, it attempted to turn right onto Leary Street. When the police hit the right rear bag with the front bumper at 12:19 p.m., causing the tire to lose traction. As the tire regained traction, the rider accelerated over the curb, became airborne, and landed in the grass. The rider was handcuffed, and police found a Smith Wesson handgun in his waistband. Before being taken to Christus St. Hospital, Rourke admitted to drug use. At 15:23 on 07/18/2024, I, Patrolman A. Cass, observed a black four-door sedan, V1, traveling in excess of 60 mph. TAV-1 crossed multiple lanes on I-630W at milepost 8 and accelerated, passing several vehicles. Upon pursuit and capture, radar recorded V1 traveling 77 mph. Officers initiated a traffic stop as V1 took exit at Billion onto I-430N. The vehicle was stopped on the east shoulder of I-430N, milepost 7. When working with driver V1, she explained that she did not have her driver's license and registration with her because she was in a hurry to take her child to the doctor. However, right when the police returned to verify the information, V1 suddenly accelerated and sped away from the scene. The police immediately notified the operator and began the pursuit.
Are you going east on Rodney Carroll?
V1 took exit 8, traveling eastbound on Rodney Parham Road, then northbound on Breckenridge Road. The vehicle repeatedly ran red lights and traveled at speeds up to 100 mph, ignoring multiple stop signs along the way.
Now you gotta keep getting those speeds in traffic. Going south on 430, south on 430. Traffic light, D60.
The intense pursuit continued until V1 turned onto Cantrell Road and entered the I-430S on ramp. There, V1 accelerated in excess of 100 mph. Officers successfully performed a TV vehicle intervention to stop the vehicle, causing V1 to crash into the eastbound guardrail of I-430S and flip into the median. The driver of V1 was ejected from the vehicle and landed in the median. Officers immediately began first aid and continued EMS arrived and transported her to UAM's medical center. At the hospital, the driver was identified as Deviona Bullock. After testing was completed, Bullock was admitted to the hospital, and an arrest warrant will be issued upon her release.
I see him. They're coming right at me. On the air by H4.
On the way to Oklahoma, Arkansas State Police discovered another police unit pursuing a white Jeep. They immediately decided to join in the pursuit to ensure safety and coordinate the arrest. The Jeep continued to speed and try to escape, forcing the police units to deploy high-speed driving skills to control the situation. The chase was tense, reaching its climax.
Yeah, I'll be with them. Okay, it's a juvenile. Yeah, she's. I'm gonna have to do something here just a minute when I get a position too. Stand by. Okay, I bumped her there. She hit the brakes. No. Okay, well, she's off-road. She's lost.
The chase was unprecedentedly intense, as the car showed no signs of stopping despite all efforts from the police. Every turn and every stretch of road became a challenge as the driver recklessly drove, putting himself and those around him in danger. Every second was a race of risk and pressure, forcing them to act precisely to end the chase safely.
Fort Smith, I've got her pitted out here.
We'll pit it out. What's your corner?
Passed out cabin. You, driver, on the ground! Driver, you, on the ground! Everybody, on the ground now! Out here, now! Up here, now! Up here on the road, now!
Can I pick my pants? Can I pick my pants?
No! You, up here now! Get on the corner right here. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. You, over here now. Everybody on your knees now.
I'm a stranger, dude.
Dude, we'll work it out in a minute. Until I get to that point, no.
After a tense and stressful chase, the Jeep suddenly stopped. Immediately, the police car approached and turned the Jeep to the left side of the road, successfully controlling the scene. When checking inside, the police discovered a total of 10 young people partying in the car. The situation was quickly brought under control, ensuring the safety of everyone and preventing any further risks. On 5/20/2023, at 3:21 p.m., Patrolman Jackson Shumate 242 conducted a traffic stop on a black GMC Sierra with Arkansas's license plate 175X on Highway 67 southbound at milepost 3, accompanied by Patrolman T. Van Schoik and Patrolman A.S. Camilla. The vehicle was known to be operated by the arrestee, Christopher Monroe, who was wanted on drug trafficking charges from the Sherwood Police Department. He also had an active arrest warrant from Rockwall County, Texas for fleeing vehicle, issued just 10 days ago. Monroe drove away from the encirclement and crashed into Patrolman A. Escamilla's patrol car when she attempted to block him with her vehicle. He then began to flee the scene. Patrolman T. Van Schoik led the pursuit and immediately performed a TV, tactical vehicle intervention, on Monroe's vehicle. The TV was ineffective and caused Patrolman T. Van Schoik to spin out.
This vehicle is smoking. Staying towards 530, taking 440. Taking 440 eastbound. Taking 440 eastbound.
Looks like we're going to be going south on MLK.
During the chase, Monroe drove extremely recklessly, constantly speeding and overtaking on the roads. Monroe ran red lights, turned suddenly, and swerved many times, showing disregard for the law and the lives of others.
Eastbound Roosevelt, eastbound Roosevelt.
Eastbound Roosevelt.
Got a pig, got a roll over.
Hit and roll over.
Get out the car! First side.
Officer Briggs performed a TV, causing the black GMC Sierra to flip over. A series of items were scattered from the vehicle. Immediately, police officers quickly moved in and controlled the suspect vehicle. Several other police vehicles also quickly arrived on the scene to assist. The situation was completely controlled and the suspect was arrested. The following items were found: 64 grams of ecstasy, 100 grams of methamphetamine, 436 grams of cocaine, 89 grams of fentanyl, 182 grams of marijuana, 12 grams of heroin, 46 grams of Xanax, $8,612 in cash, Taurus handgun, various drug paraphernalia.